So where is it? Where's my food? Um, isn't it up there? What? It's supposed to be up there. Excuse me? It should be up there. Are you saying I'm stupid? No. Do I look stupid to you? Let's just think about it, shall we? Let's just think about it. If it was up there, would I be down here on your level looking for it? But why am I even talking to you? You're not the queen. You don't smell like the queen. Oh, she's looking to take over after me, Hopper. Oh, I see, under new management. So it's your fault, eh? No, it wasn't me. It was... First rule, princess of leadership. Everything is your fault. It's a bug-eat-bug world, princess. One of those circle of life kind of things.
Did you do that because It's Tough to Be a Bug is no more?
How's that?
It's Tough to Be a Bug.
It's
from,
a bug. There's a bug.
Yeah,
there's a bug.
The ride in the Animal Kingdom. It's dead. It's not really a ride. It's a show.
Aw. I actually did go to that one. Out of all of the things that I went to Animal Kingdom, which was not many, I think I went to a total of 3 things because I spent maybe like 4 hours at Animal Kingdom. That was actually one of the things that I did, and I hate those shows. I really do, because they poke you in the spine.
Yeah, that was the worst.
I hate that.
It actually did hurt.
It did. I don't like this light. I hated being poked. That feels better. Oh, I'm not being blinded.
You guys are so sensitive.
No, not like really being poked in the spine.
It was supposed to be like
it was like a
It
wha-bam!
was supposed to be simulating like a hornet sting or something like that.
Yes.
And
it was highly like, ow, a metal
nowhere.
bar.
You're being stabbed in the spine.
Awful, terrible. But man, that makes me want to watch it right now. I just want to put that movie on right now. If nobody knew, we've talked about this before, like what our favorite movies are. A Bug's Life is my favorite movie of all time.
Is that going to change? Like,
no.
Like, all of a sudden you're like, well, it's number 2.
What
is Return of the King going to change for you?
What could compete for A Bug's Life?
Exactly.
Wait, what did you
say?
There's
nothing that could compete?
For me? Yeah. There are certainly other movies that I love, like The Incredibles, Lord of the Rings movies. Absolutely, those are in competition.
I have a top 3 that sometimes they're interchangeable depending on how I feel.
No, it's always A Bug's Life. Like, I even have Treasure Planet and Spider-Verse up there as some of my other favorites, but Bug's Life will always be it.
Let it be noted.
Just like with KT, Return of the King will always be her favorite movie.
Yes.
There's no changing it.
Why did you say that?
I mean,
Ryan.
I love Return of the King as much as the next guy, but favorite movie of all time?
Are you trolling me right now? Are you messing with me?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's another one of my favorite movies, Ratatouille.
See, I feel like you'd be like, well, Ratatouille. It is. I'm in a Ratatouille mood, and so yeah.
I love Ratatouille.
It's my favorite movie of all time. It'll never.
Not
change.
of all time. No.
I'll tell you what. I'll take Ratatouille, Bug's Life over Elio, which we're going to talk about later any day. Bro.
Over Elio. Oh my gosh. The movie has not even come out yet.
We're going to talk about that trailer in a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyways, welcome back to yet another episode of Bump That episode 177. If you don't know who we are, we've got Brian somewhere on the screen.
Elio, more like fellatio. Jeez. Fellatio!
We've got KT somewhere on the screen.
The funny part is just your reaction. It's not even a joke.
I'll just let this speak for itself.
Wait, please do show what it actually is,
onyx.
though.
Onyx.
And I am Ileana, your host, and we are siblings, gosh darn it, who have a love for all things nerdy, movies, video games, and TV shows, all things of that sort, and decided to talk about it here on the internet with all of you people, and here you are listening. So, welcome. I don't know if I should say this. Whenever you said fellatio, that word, I never read it as like that. It was like filatio.
Okay,
but yet you still know what I was talking about. Yeah.
Yes, but I like when I first
Yes,
found out what that was and looked at the word, it's like filatio. Got it. Well, anyways, goodness. Moving on. We've got quite a show for you guys tonight. Now, the Nintendo Direct came out today at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That was awesome. You will have to stay for the chunk zone to get to that, okay? So before we get there, let's go ahead and jump into the news. All right. So KT wrote today's news segments for us, but Ghost Adventures, if you've ever seen that TV show, the star Aaron Goodwin divorces wife after she hired a hitman to kill him.
So
what?
He's actually one of the cameramen that stays overnight in whatever they go. And he's like a fan favorite. And out of absolutely nowhere, his wife is like, yeah, I need you to kill somebody. I need you to kill my husband. And the hitman's like, what? So I don't remember all the details about this. This is like a week old news, but just crazy. Like, what the heck? I think
wild.
Divorcing is like the least.
Right. We need what is that called? Restraining order. We need bodyguards.
Just cheaper to kill people. You know what I mean?
Not if it costs you your life.
And your wife.
Well, sounds like she wasn't a very good person anyway.
Obviously not. Goodness gracious. Joey in Gaming says the DU wrecked instead of direct, and I like that for the Nintendo Direct.
Come on,
Joey, we're gonna get to it. But
dang.
Yeah, good on Aaron Goodwin for
making it.
Yeah, you made it. Good job, dude. I was actually just watching a Meat Canyon video, not Meat Canyon, but his other channel, Papa Meat, of failed assassination attempts, and this is one of them. So,
well, there you go.
There you go.
Crazy.
You lived. Congratulations. It was a failed attempt. You get to survive another day, and hopefully that crazy lady.
Yet.
What if he was like, she didn't mean it? Like, it's really not that bad.
There's a channel that I listen to called Casual Criminalist, where it's all about crimes and stuff. And I just finished one that's almost 5 hours long. It was crazy.
Goodness.
And basically, this guy from Austria from the 70s to the 90s was murdering these people. But he had murdered somebody and got 15 years of prison. But he was let out on good behavior and also because he was a good writer. And he ended up with a few girlfriends, and they're like, no, he can't possibly do anything wrong. He has such a boyish figure.
Glow.
And he's so gentle and all that. And you're like, but he's murdered like 12 people.
Yeah, isn't what all the ladies thought about Ted Bundy too? Like, oh, he's a ladies' man. Oh, wow, he's so nice.
No.
So
No.
usually it's the charismatic ones
Exactly. Yes.
are the crazy
Yes.
ones. So careful. But anyways, good on you, Aaron Goodwin. Good on you. Moving on to the next thing. Happy Gilmore 2 gets a trailer. Okay. I think we talked about this, that there was a second Happy Gilmore movie coming out.
Now there's an
Well,
official
now the
trailer.
trailer has been released. What did you say?
I said now there's an official trailer. I'm gonna let Brian
Yes.
take this one.
All right, Brian.
I watched the trailer before we started recording here, and it's pretty much what you'd expect. I'm not expecting much. Pretty much the bare minimum. Uh, it's kind of like when Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson made Zoolander 2. And I feel this is kind of the same thing in a
Yeah.
way. Just, 20 years later, yeah. I mean,
With the
almost
humor
30.
that doesn't quite hit anymore like it used to.
I mean, just it's in Sandler. He's a grandpa at this point, So
That's wild.
yeah.
What would his grandpa
So
name be?
I mean, what did Grandpa Sandler?
Grampy
like
Sandy.
That. Yeah.
Grampy Sandy.
But it's probably worth a watch. People will watch it. Is it going to be as charming as the first one? Probably not. But
I feel like comedy movies don't do as well in theater. Like, is this a movie that's supposed to be going into theaters?
I think so.
So it's like they just don't. Joey says, does he fight Drew Carey this time?
You mean
I don't know.
You mean Drew Barrymore?
No.
No, because in the first one he fought Bob Barker, the
yes.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
And now it's Drew Carey.
The first like Happy Gilmore.
Oh, it's coming on Netflix.
And like and even Billy Madison, those movies did well because those were movies that people rented at Blockbuster.
Yeah. Right. You right.
That's where they
you watch it with your buddies.
That's where they got their, the longevity was being a rental. And now, just to put a movie on while you're cleaning your oven, on Netflix.
What a fun thing to do.
While you're cleaning your oven.
No, he's right though. Those are the types of movies that I would not sit down to watch. That's something I put on in the background while I do my dishes.
Sort of like I hate to say it, but it's reached a point where even Miss Congeniality, you just listen to it.
Yeah. Well, we've just seen it that many times.
Movies like that, they were either on like CBS or TBS, not CBS, but TBS, USA, TNT, and they play them all the time
USA.
On a Saturday afternoon, and you watched it because it was just cable TV.
It was on.
Or you rented it, Or it's like, bro, you've never seen Happy Gilmore? Holy crap. Well, because you haven't been around for the past 5, 6, then you went and got it.
Yeah.
So now it's like, are people going to have watch parties for Happy Gilmore 2? Doubt it.
No.
I mean, Adam Sandler's made like half a dozen of these Netflix movies. I haven't seen a single one.
At this point, I'd rather, to be honest.
Yeah, at this
I don't
point,
think I've ever seen that movie all the way.
I want to see the serious Adam Sandler movies because he is a very worthy, serious actor, and I'd much rather see him try to tackle serious roles.
I don't think he can do it though.
He has.
No, he can. He absolutely can. It's just this is one of those roles where you just phone it in. It's just...
Everybody liked his movie Click. That was one movie I did not like. I hated Click.
That was like the peak years when he was doing those, like every year. It was almost like a family friendly movie.
Yeah, a new Sandler movie all the time.
$1 bajillion. Like pretty much it was from Happy Gilmore to maybe about like Click, where it was like every other year Sandler movie comes out in the summer It's a must watch.
Then
You could
he
probably
did
even
Jack
take
and
your
Jill.
kids.
That was almost the same thing with
And then-
Jim Carrey too.
And then Jack and Jill was the final last straw. Like, no, we're no more. We're done. We're done.
Because he had like
Done,
50
Sandler.
First Dates,
The Wedding Singer.
all those Drew Barry, the Wedding Singer, all those Drew Barrymore movies. Like, goodness
Mr.
gracious.
Deeds.
Yep.
You know, Big Daddy, all those. Yeah.
Joey says, even if it isn't good, I think it'll be good by today's standards. We'll see.
It'll
Time
be
will
enough.
tell. Is there a release date already on Netflix for this movie?
Let's
I thought I saw
find
July.
out.
July.
Oh.
I thought I saw July or June.
So then when my child is born, I can sit on the couch nursing and watch The Happy Gilmore 2.
Well,
What
there
a
you
great
go.
time.
Right,
Moving
July
on,
25th.
but
There you go.
there you go. Speaking of movies, the live action Lilo and Stitch trailer is also getting some rave reviews. Now, are we hopeful? I don't
am.
know.
I am. I think this will be the best live action remake that Disney has put out.
Absolutely not.
I really hope so.
I think so. I love the direction with Stitch. I love the little girl that they got to play Lilo.
They've already been promoting it like crazy because I've already seen Stitch many different places.
Yes. Well, they're recreating those teaser trailers back in the day where he would invade other Disney movies.
Yeah.
He's doing that kind of thing, and I'm all for it. I think it'll be great.
Like he invaded the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Now, I know Brian's disdain for Lilo and Stitch, period.
Yeah.
You just got to get over it, man.
Really? You're not a fan?
You know what? One thing I can tell already is that the charm of Lilo, her moodiness, her emo-ness is not going to be there because that doesn't translate. You would love to have like a child actor be like, "Oh, the world stinks," and blah 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 blah. Yeah, but you know that doesn't translate. That kind of charm.
The tuna sandwich.
It's fish.
The girl. So far, that little girl Lilo in the live action is as flat as like.
What? No, I disagree.
You can't feed tuna to a fish.
I disagree. I think she's very, very charming.
Is she gonna be quirky?
She is quirky. I've seen her in a few interviews, and she is owning that. She is owning it. So
I really hope.
Will the role be quirky on screen though?
I hope so. I'm hopeful.
I hope so.
I am optimistic about it.
It was almost like Lilo in the movie had some sort of learning disability or some sort of social disability or something, maybe like Asperger's or autism or something. And it wasn't until you grew up and realized maybe she has something like that, but you just thought maybe she was, maybe she was just a weirder child.
I tell you one reason I get that. So watching the trailer, there's the one part where they're doing their dance routine and she gets like pushed over and she's like, "You pushed me, you hurt me." It's not like where she like gets mad and attacks the girl instead. Because they're not going to do that in modern day Disney, showing the main character get all pissed off and hit the girl back. Prove me wrong. If they do that, I would be like,
what's her name?
Wow.
Myrtle.
Yeah, White Chick Myrtle. Yeah, if they do that to White Chick Myrtle, that'd be awesome. Because White Chick Myrtle needs it. But
I've seen so many character reviews. What do you call that? Video essays on Myrtle. Just Myrtle. She's great.
Oh wait, here we go.
Bam!
Yeah, screw that chick, man.
Dang! Did you see her face get flattened?
Dude, Myrtle.
Wait,
was
one more time. One more time.
Karen. I'm serious.
Bam!
Dang! What fail?
Yeah, Myrtle was Karen number 1, bro.
She was Karen number 1. You're weird.
You're crazy.
Gosh.
No, I think when it comes to all of the live action remakes we've been getting, I am hopeful for this one.
I hope it
As
goes
opposed
well.
to
I did like Courtney B. Vance as the agent, the Men in Black guy.
oh yeah.
I was like, ooh, good casting. Great
I
casting.
hope it goes better than Myrtle getting punched in the face.
Yo, yeah. Whoop that trick, bro.
Dang. Anyways, moving on. That makes me think of when we laughed at Millhouse doing, oh man! Oh, that was a good one too.
This
Anyways.
is where I come to cry.
Did you know Courtney B. Vance is married to Queen Angela Bassett?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh,
That's
Queen
royalty
Angela
right there, bro.
is here.
Royalty,
Queen
dog.
Angela.
Listen, I don't keep track of everybody's spouse, okay?
Yeah, because it lasts 2
Well,
years.
no, they've been married since
No, they've been married a
97.
long time.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying Hollywood in general, it
Yeah.
lasts
Well, that and
very
I can't
short
even
amount
keep
of
track
time.
with all the students in my class.
My milk
you're
lasts
married-
longer.
When you're married to the queen, you stay
Yeah,
married
you
to
stay
the
with the
queen.
queen.
You
is
stay with
true.
the queen.
You don't mess around.
No.
You stay. We're not messing around. Elio is finally back, guys, after 2 years of waiting for this stupid film. They are back. All right, so are we hopeful?
Rewrites, edits.
What
galore.
happened?
This is so not the original movie that was supposed to be.
It's what happened.
100%. It was supposed to be something else entirely, and they completely changed it up.
It was supposed to be
Tell me I'm
really, really gritty and stuff, and it's not. And now it's like I'm watching it right now, and it's like, how do you feel?
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong that the little Glorden was not in anywhere in the original script. And they're like, you know what, we got to get this some comic relief in here or something. And so they're like, let's give this kid a friend named Glorden.
Yeah. I'm watching the trailer again and just wondering what is going on.
It's like a mixture of WALL-E and Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah,
and,
Lightyear.
What's it called?
Elementals.
Well, I was gonna say Strange World.
I was getting that too, but I was getting a ton of Elementals.
I wasn't getting Elementals.
I mean, it looks cute. Don't get me wrong. Like, it looks cute and sweet and animated
but
well.
It's not supposed to be. Like, I feel like it was supposed to be a gritty
cutified
film.
I don't think it was supposed to be gritty.
It was.
It
dude.
was supposed to be.
I don't think so at all.
I think it was supposed to be more of a serious science fiction adventure, and they were like, "This is not gonna sell. It's not. It's not gonna work." And then they made it.
Meanwhile, WALL-E is laughing in his grave.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't have any more serious animated films. They have to be silly.
This whole production is. I would love to see the whole production diary of it. That it from top to bottom.
Did you say diarrhea?
From Genesis to what we have right now, because this went through some serious rewrites, changes. I mean, I think they fired the director. I think they. I mean, Pixar's been known to do that too. Halfway through a production, if it's not working, they're like,
"It's wild.
Get this guy out of here. Get me Brad Bird on the phone right now."
Yeah. It's wild what happened.
What? Alexa, who is directing Pixar's Elio?
Nobody wants to put their name on that, bro.
Adrian Molina. And Domi-shi.
Domi-shi was the one that
guys,
did,
do we remember Domi-shi? Do we remember Domi-shi?
She did Turning Red and that dumpling short.
We all remember Domi-shi. Yes, she did Turning Red. And then Madeline Sharafian? Don't know. Watch your profanity. So this is a movie that's just 3, okay? So it says this is Wikipedia, so with a grain of salt. It is being directed by Madeline Sharafian, I don't know, and Domi Shi, with initial direction by Adrian Molina. Now, Adrian Molina has worked with Pixar since 2007, okay, and is still working with Pixar. And he comes from Cal Arts.
According to my poster,
And that
2007 was Ratatouille, right?
that is no, 2009 is Ratatouille.
No.
2009, I thought.
No, there's no way.
No, Ratatouille came out in 2007, dog.
2006.
I'm looking it up. Oh yeah, you're right, 2007. But anyways, he went to Cal Arts.
Of course.
This is very typical of Cal Arts. And
We need to get rid of Cal Arts people.
he started on Ratatouille. He was only an animator for the end titles. And then he co-directed Coco.
Okay.
He is the associate or executive producer, or associate, it says, to Turning Red. He will be the co-director of Coco 2.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. I did see a thing for Coco 2.
My gosh.
Coco 2 is a thing, y'all.
No.
Coco 2.
Why?
Not only is Elio finally happening.
Why did we not lead in with it? That I haven't even heard that.
I
That
forgot.
is.
I'm sorry.
Coco 2. Oh, did you guys see this one also? Incredibles 3?
No, but I told you that was coming.
Incredibles 3 is also a thing. So
They have to
here are the Pixar movies that are coming out very soon. Elio is coming out this year. Next year is a movie called Hoppers, Toy Story 5, and then in 2029, okay, we're in 2025, 4 years away, we're getting Coco 2, and then this has not been announced yet for a release date, but Incredibles 3. So, wow, that's interesting. Pixar, they're finally trying. Pixar has been so weird recently. Where are they? You know what I mean? Like, sure, we had Inside Out 2 last year, but then we had Elemental, and then it was Lightyear and Turning Red, Luca, Soul. It just feels like they have not been here. They've just, all of their movies have fallen under the radar, unlike previous years.
Where's Jim? Jim!
It just feels so crazy. It feels so crazy that one of the biggest animation studios in the world.
Where are you, buddy? Andrew.
Pete.
It's crazy.
Pete
Doctor.
There's
a bug. He's a bug. I'm a bug.
Ulrich? Was that Lars? Was that a guy?
Lars Ulrich? Isn't that the guy from Metallica?
Yeah, never mind. Yes. I thought there was some guy named Ulrich.
Yeah, no, you're right. Hold on. We have technology for this. You're right, but
we have technology.
Ulrich. Lee Ulrich.
Lee. So where's Lee at? Lee or is it Unkrich or something like that?
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
know.
No, it's Ulrich.
Unkrich.
It's just spelled weird.
Okay.
Lee.
I don't know, man.
Unkrich. That's it. Unkrich.
I told you Unkrich, yeah.
Your butt, okay?
Unkrich, where are you, man?
Lee Unkrich. Yeah, he did Coco.
He did Toy Story 3, Coco, Finding Nemo, and Monsters, Inc.
Yeah.
What the heck, son of a witch.
He went to the University of Southern California and USC School of Cinematic Arts. Very cool. Very cool.
You're hurting me.
He left in 2019 to spend more time with his family and pursue other interests.
That sounds
so.
Like,
and then Andrew Stanton, he's still there. He's still taking care of everybody. Oof. Let's see.
While you're looking
Albert Brooks.
While you're looking that up, I have semi-breaking news.
Albert Brooks is a voice actor. He's not the filmmaker.
No, he's is an American actor, director, and screenwriter.
Yeah, I know, but he doesn't make the Pixar stuff though. He's Marlin in Finding Nemo.
He helps.
Not well enough.
He's a bug. She's a bug.
Okay, breaking news
I'm a
while
bug.
Liana's doing further research. Yolanda, this was as of 3 hours ago. Yolanda Saldivar, the woman.
Stop.
What?
Keep going, but keep going.
The woman serving a life sentence for the 1995 murder of Tejano music icon Selena Quintanilla has been denied parole.
Oh, I was like, yeah.
Thank
No,
God.
and my buddy posted that.
30 years.
My buddy posted that, and I said, that woman, that creature, I called her a creature. That creature better stay in there, because the second she steps out.
No. I was about to say, have you seen all the TikToks threatening her and be like, Yolanda, we're waiting for you.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, like this. It's like, let me get my cow slipper, all right? Yolanda,
I got mine.
ven acá.
Come here.
Yolanda, we need to talk, honey. Whoop it. You know what's going to happen to her?
Are you going to do the thing? Yes.
That's what would happen to Yolanda, all right? But she wouldn't make it out like Myrtle did. Okay? Full circle here, all right? Yeah.
So just so you know.
Wow, denied.
She was supposed
Good.
to be, allegedly, if she were allowed, she would have been out on the 30th of this month, but she's not.
She can bitty bum bum stay in jail for all I care, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Stay in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Bringing it back.
All right, this one. This is crazy. Guys, the Snow White movie came out. It happened. This is like, it's here. We talked about this movie for so long, just like Elio. Elio's not here yet. Goodness, will it ever? But Snow White is out. It's in theaters. You can go see it right now. Do you want to go see it right now? Let's find out. KT, what info do you have on this movie?
Okay, so my girl Emma, shout outs to her. She's a sibling. Shout outs to her. She saw this movie and she was like, it actually wasn't that bad. She asked for my opinion beforehand. And I said, well, I feel like I can't watch it because I just feel like I've been surrounded by all of the controversy and I just can't take these characters seriously like characters. And she said, well, okay, it's all good. I'll go see it. And she liked it. And I've been hearing positive feedback from moviegoers, but there aren't many of them.
I was about to say, I haven't heard a single positive.
I've not met anybody else really that has gone to see this movie. It looks like hot garbage. Now, if you ask YouTubers that have seen this, such as Saberspark, he's like, yeah, this is a steaming pile. And IMDb, when I wrote this script, it was their score was at a 2.2. Now it's like at a 1.9.
Oh no!
Just oversaturation of CGI.
Out of 10.
Yeah, out of 10.
Oh,
Oversaturation.
Yeah.
Of CGI. The story is kind of stupid. Dopey speaks for some reason.
Dopey has a whole
monologue.
No, like a whole side thing.
Yeah, and it's
Hello,
like
everyone.
An entire story.
When did he become the savior? Okay, like when?
And I would like to tell you about my story.
And then at the end, it's
he was smart the whole time.
They have a Shrek dance party, but it's actually like a dinner party because it's all white.
Believe.
Yeah,
I
that's
believe.
It. Have you seen that clip?
No.
You haven't seen that clip?
No.
Let me find it. Okay, I've been seeing this everywhere.
No,
I'm
don't
a
spoil
believer.
it.
No,
I might
okay.
actually
Spoil
see
this
this
movie?
trash.
Are you kidding me? Spoil this movie? What's wrong with you? No. So the joke is that it ends where literally everybody is wearing white, and they are dancing with white flower petals.
Gal Gadot was like,
white ending. Let me get yeah. And they're calling this a Diddy party.
Oh no.
Stop.
Oh no.
Yeah, there you go. This is the movie that we missed out on. This is the ending.
No. Oh no.
Diddy party.
I believe.
Oh no.
And y'all, that was only
Believe.
23 seconds.
Bro. Oh my, I'd be like, my career. No, please. I tried so hard. I just
Oh
wanna
my
make
gosh.
movies.
That's really bad.
Okay, this is a little bit clearer. But that's not the song.
Oh.
That's not the right
No,
song.
but
I'm
a believer. I couldn't leave
that
her
is.
if I
Look
tried.
how blindingly bright that is. And there's freaking Dopey, like, and they lived
God
happily
bless
ever
us,
after.
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, really.
Tiny Tim over there.
Oh, and they broke the fourth wall. Ew.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
wait.
Waiting.
Look how Dopey looks at
Focus,
Snow
focus.
White, and Snow White looks at. Oh my god! You don't even need dialogue. Frick, what is he like?
Oh my gosh.
Saint Paul or something? Look at them.
Yeah.
Eee.
Oh.
What happened?
So,
Why?
okay, if you enjoyed this movie, I'm glad for you. Emma, my girl, you are the sweetest thing, and you need to be protected at all times.
I hate
But
the way
I
it
can't
looks.
with this movie. I can't.
Dude.
I hate the way
I
it
can't.
looks. And then
Ooh.
all of the, past interviews with Rachel Zegler, she really has dug
Shot
her
herself in
own
the
grave.
foot.
And I was seeing on TikTok, or maybe it was on Threads the other day, where people were like, I don't get this forced Rachel hate. It's so forced. I'm like, forced? She said she hated the original, basically, that it scared her. It scared her. But yet you're gonna be the remake. Like, when the other princesses for the remake Disney movies, we're talking about their past experiences watching the classic, whether it was Jasmine, whether it was Ariel, whether it was not Rapunzel, I'm sorry, Aurora, whether it was Cinderella. They all had amazing things to say about the classic Disney film and said that they can't wait to show their own interpretation. They can't wait to give a homage. Alice as well. Yet when Rachel spoke about the classic, she trashed it. And it was such a bad look for her in every regard.
USA Today posted this morning, Snow White producer's son slams Rachel Zegler for hurting film with politics.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Yeah, don't bring those politics into it. Don't do that.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
no.
we haven't even talked about the box office.
Yeah, how was the box office?
Not good.
Let's ask.
Uh-oh.
Let's ask Alexa how much it's made right now. Alexa, how much has Snow White made in the box office? Alexa, how much has Snow White made in the box office?
I don't know that.
Yeah, you do. Alexa, how much has Snow White made in the box office?
2025, do you have to specify?
Alexa, how much has Snow White?
I can tell you.
I'm freaking Googling it. My
I
gosh.
can tell you that it made like $43 million opening weekend. They were hoping for like $80 million. So it definitely underperformed.
86.1 million. worldwide.
Global?
Global.
Worldwide, yeah. They were hoping for 80 million domestic, and
They
were
got half of that over the weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
half of that
Ooh.
globally.
As of March 26, 2025, Snow White has grossed $48.7 million in the United States and Canada and
Wow.
$43.9 million other territories for a
Wow.
worldwide total of $92.6
Oh, okay,
million.
so they're at 92.
Oh my
Wing.
gosh.
The
Damn.
Hollywood Reporter surmised that the film would need to gross at least $500 million to reach its box office safety net. So, how much it took to make this film was
$290, right?
Let's double check.
It was between
Budget.
$270 and $290.
It was $209 million
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. 200.
to make this film.
No.
Oh my
Didn't it cost
$209 million USD. So far they have not made their money back.
No. No, they're taking a loss.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting fired.
It's just...
Woo.
And you know what? I think the stench is going to be on a lot of people. Obviously, Rachel Zegler got thrown in the mud for sure.
7% liked
mud.
this movie.
Yeah, no, yeah, but Gal Gadot is
Yeah.
hurts
also
her
threw
career
herself in the mud.
severely. They said that all the goodwill she had doing like the Wonder Woman films, it's absolutely gone.
Yeah.
With this movie, because her acting in this role isn't as good as it should have been.
Not good.
Yeah. Wow.
Like,
is it really a shock though?
I think it is still in a way, because you still had the opportunity to make something that people would enjoy. You know, even with all the nonsense that went on with Little Mermaid, it still made money. People went and saw it. People enjoyed it. You know, you're hoping that at the end they could pull something off, have some Disney magic, make something decent. And well, yeah, Little Mermaid isn't a perfect, the live one. It was still a decent film. It was, it had its virtues.
I will say, I
even
think
even this Lion King 2, which was just a money grab.
How much is that?
It was.
I never even saw it.
Yeah, but it made money. People wanted to go see it, even though it's obviously a money grab. It still has
cost
some
over
virtue.
$200 million. What was the box office?
For which one?
Mufasa.
For Lion King 2, that actually did decently worldwide.
It did.
Mufasa.
It did. It collected $719.4 million. Well,
Mufasa came out the same time that Moana came out and Wicked. So people were going to the theaters.
It was a slow burn, but over the the holidays and everything.
Yeah, that was Thanksgiving week.
Surprised.
Yeah. But
now
so
this
even,
is
even
like
this
is a spring break. This is a spring break time, so you would think that there would have been more in the box office for this film, but no. I think people really just didn't want to give it the time of day, honestly.
I hope people went to go touch grass instead. They're like, I'd rather go touch grass than see this hot shot. This, there's no words.
No words for it. Well, that's that on that. And we'll continue to update you with like numbers and see like where we are, next month or something.
We'll update you
where we are
numbers.
next month. So Bump That will be there to see where it ends up. And if they make their money, maybe it's like a slow burn, like Elemental. Highly doubt it, but could happen. With the reviews that have come out so far, I do not think it will make their money back. I really do not. It's saying, Elementals, people saw it. The trailers didn't make it look very good, but when people went and saw it, they were like, yo, you know what? It's really not that bad. I think more people should go watch this movie and recommend it to a friend, a family member, whatever. You still don't like it?
Not really.
It's not my favorite by any
It's
means.
not a bad movie.
But then when Snow White comes out and already has this stigma against it, already doesn't look good with the CGI and everything, and then people went and saw it and said, hey, still don't go watch it, then you're not going to make your money back. You don't have the morale boost. So nope. Alrighty, real quick, we had another passing, unfortunately. George Foreman has passed away. I believe this was on Sunday or Saturday.
Something like
Yes.
that.
Can't remember which day.
Sunday.
Alexa, when did George Foreman pass away?
On March 21st, 2025, two-time heavyweight champion
21st. That was
Fri-
stop that.
His family announced
Thursday.
Was it Friday?
Friday. Alexa, be quiet.
Friday.
That's right.
Okay. So of last week. So that is very sad. He was still not very old. He was only like 76 years old or something like that. I will double check that just to be sure.
Yes. He will be missed.
Yes, he will be. He was 76. Yep. And it just makes me so sad because I watched a TV show with him and all these other older men. It had Henry Winkler in it. It had who's the football guy?
Terry
I can't remember.
Bradshaw. Yeah,
Terry Bradshaw.
It had Bill Shatner was there
I
too.
loved that show with them. It was so cute just watching these old men travel to these countries.
Seasons.
Yep, it was so sweet. And it's like, oh, man.
And he was a really big Christian. Huge Christian.
Yes, he was a pastor.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So
I remember in the show that he was always taking naps, like good old grandpas do.
And William Shatner is 94 years old.
95.
A lot of elderly just celebrated their birthdays this week. They hit some milestones.
Henry Winkler is 79.
I feel like Dick Van Dyke just had a birthday.
And Terry Bradshaw is 76. Dang, Terry looks way older than 76.
Yeah, he's been on a lot of weight.
Oh, no, I'm a liar.
But he's also just been around for so long that you would think he's also older than he is.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's just, it's coming to that time where all of the greats that you grew up knowing about and watching and listening to are starting to get to that age where they're, these things happen. So very, very sad about George Foreman. Yeah.
He's in a better place.
He's in a better place. And we will see him again. But anyways, moving on to what everybody has been waiting for, the Chunk Zone.
So chunky.
Now, real quick,
tell me all about it.
If you are not subscribed to the Bump That podcast, I would highly suggest you hit that subscribe button because when you do, you become an honorary sibling. So just do it, okay? Just hit the subscribe button. And you too can share our virtual game card. And speaking of that, let's go into the Nintendo Direct. Oh, okay. All right. I don't have any little toys I could bring out to play. But anyways, we had the Nintendo Direct today. We had 30 minutes of content as we normally do. I think it was 30 minutes. Maybe it was only 20.
I think it was like 40.
Now I want to go check. 36 minutes. 36 minutes of content, okay? And there was really a whole lot of nothing.
Look, are you surprised? Is this surprising?
No, and here's why we say whatever, because we're at the Switch's end of the lifespan, okay? The Switch has been out for 8 years now, almost.
Yes.
And we're not going to be getting the AAA games on this console anymore, okay? We already have the new console coming out. No. We already have the new
and the Pokemon.
Okay. I wouldn't even say Pokemon's a AAA game, dude. It's not. It's not. This Pokemon game? No. To exact quote Nintendo's Twitch chat, Z's. Z, like
Why?
snore. And it really was. I was like, can we get something actually good going on? I had to fast forward through a few different things. Now, if you are a fan of Tomagotchi, whatever it was,
Tamagotchi.
Tomodachi Life and
Tamagotchi.
it wasn't Tamagotchi.
Tamatoa.
Tamatoa?
Tamagotchi is that. What is it? The
Shiny.
Tamatoa.
Tamatoa? The Tomodachi Life and the other one. I don't remember the name of it.
Tamagotchi, Tomb Raider, Tom and Jerry. That's all it is. I don't know what you're
No.
saying.
There's the Tomodachi Life, and then there was the other one. Tomo something life. Or something. I can't remember it now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There were 2 games shown in a trailer. Doesn't matter.
Tamagotchi. Green tomatoes.
Tomodachi Life, whatever. Okay, Tamagotchi Plaza. Maybe that was it. It was the yellow guy, the little yellow thing.
Bart?
There's a new I'm not gonna get it, but I think it's hilarious. There is a Pac-Man game where you
yes.
where you control the Pac-Man, but he's evil.
It's Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
Sure.
That's
Tamagotchi
what I
Plaza.
said.
Oh, so it really is a Tamagotchi.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. So there's Tamagotchi and Tomodachi Life. We heard you. Be quiet. Anyways, so those 2 things, if you are fans of those, they were super hyped up, very excited for that. The chat was exploding with interest on that. I've never played those games personally, so I didn't care. So the only thing that really interested me was seeing that, yes, we are getting a virtual game card. Finally! Why didn't they do that 6 years ago? Meaning, if you have a digital copy of a game, not a physical copy where you can put it in the slot. If you have a digital copy of the game, you can now trade it between Switches, but you have to have like a local play. It has to be like transferred that way, and it will come back to you after 14 days. That was lovely. I don't know why we have not had that in the past, why they finally decided to come up with this concept, but
And you
thanks.
can only lend one game out
Yes, at a time for each person. So like, I'm sure you can rent different games out.
No, I understood it as like one game. So say I lend you Pikmin 4, that's the only game I can lend out.
It seemed like you can lend out to multiple people, but only one game per person.
I don't know. Clarification needed.
Yeah, it sounded like, oh, you can lend it out to that person, but only that one
Like,
game, and then I can lend it out to somebody else.
Pikmin 4, and then I also lend somebody else.
Yeah,
Tears
it
of the
seemed like that.
Kingdom.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
that's what it sounded like to me. But anyways, that was the one thing that I was, love that, good stuff. And then seeing Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, that looked really nice.
It looks good, but I just don't do well with first-person shooters.
I'm not good with them either, but it looked really
I'm happy
good.
for
I
those
wanted to
people
get
that
it.
got their cake. I'm happy for you.
Joey says, all I wanted was exact release dates and the already announced games like Dragon Quest, Metroid Prime 4, and Pokemon, which we got months or later in the summer.
Yeah, or they said late this year.
Late 2025. Right. So there were no exact
thanks.
release dates.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this direct, yes, it gave people something to chew on for a little bit. But there is a direct coming again in April, April 2nd.
Literally next week.
Yeah, so that's going to be the really big one that
That's when
this
they're
was
going
just
to announce this new Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Keep wishing, girl.
Dunkin' Donuts.
That's funny.
That's I will cry. Regardless of what the next game looks like, I know what it's not going to be. It's not going to be Donkey Kong Returns, which I already have. It's not going to be that.
Yeah.
So
Not
it's got to be something
you're
new.
getting a Tropical Freeze remake. That would be awful.
I would cry tears of sadness that way.
That would be so awful.
Puzzle. Donkey Kong Tetris.
Well, they just had Mario versus Donkey Kong, which I tried the demo on that, and I'm like,
Donkey Kong Music Maker.
well, they've already had that. That's
Yeah, with the bongos.
Donkey.
They're bringing it back. It's a remake.
I will scream if they do. You know what? You guys are making me nervous.
Really killing the vibe.
You're making me nervous. You know,
Killing the
there
vibe,
is
dude.
room
Killing the
for
vibe.
error. Oh no! No.
Donkey Kong Land remake.
Ah!
Donkey Kong does your taxes.
Donkey Kong, it's a barrel game. It's just barrels.
How to make barrels. Barrel construction.
Donkey Kong barrel creation.
Stop! You guys are making me sad now.
Oh
I had such
no!
high hopes. Like, there's no way they can screw this up.
Time will tell. We've got one more week. I know we're going to see some Mario Kart because we already have. They've already shown it to us. So that's not any big
I've
surprise.
forgotten about that.
I am wondering if they're going to do Donkey Kong or Mario Odyssey 2.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Because they would not.
Yes, they absolutely would. Because
No,
yes,
they
would.
wouldn't.
Yes,
No, they
would.
wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
No.
As I draw my guitar. That's not the first time that's happened. Yes, they would, because think of when they first announced the first Switch. Look at that spread. Look at the spread of that year.
No, but not at the same time.
They announced it, a lot of important games at the beginning, because they were like,
right, but they're not going to be coming out the gate.
We gotta sell this baby.
They had to sell it because their ship was sinking because of the Wii U.
But
They had no money.
they learned their lesson. They learned
So-
their lesson.
Put that ukulele away.
No, you made me sad.
Donkey Kong's ukulele game. It comes with built-in Hulk hand Donkey Kong hands, and you have to learn how to play the ukulele with Hulk hands, but Donkey Kong's.
That's kind of
Like
what
those
You have to
foam
download
ones.
Each song.
Yes, and you have to download each song. So, the Direct, there were some things that were nice. Now, dude, they announced another farming game that was from the DS, and I was like, am I gonna buy that? I'm like, just saying, am I gonna get another farming game? Do I need another farming game? The answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
I'm like, Fae Farm, I'm still looking at you. I don't have you yet. And this other one, I'm looking at you too. So that was good. Everything else, honestly, I was kind of like, meh. Donkey Konga remake.
I will.
Look at that.
I will scream.
Look at that.
Donkey
So,
Kong,
if
the
you...
Return of Cranky Kong. Cranky goes to bed.
Cranky goes to bed.
Cranky's Lullabies.
Cranky's
No.
meds.
We get a Candy Kong game.
Ooh, I'm down with that.
Save your game. Would you fellas like to save your game?
Yeah, so
That song.
I don't know.
Can you do that again?
What,
Yeah,
me?
do it again. I don't know why that's so
looking at everything else that we got, nah,
Who cares though? We have 1 week.
meh,
Who cares?
meh. It was just a lackluster direct from. It's been a long time since we've had a direct, so I think people were wanting a little bit of substance, and we didn't really get it.
What were
But
you expecting?
it's just 1 week, and if they don't give us any substance in this next one, ooh, it's gonna hurt a little bit.
They also did announce, which I'm gonna download it later. Nintendo Today, I think it is. It's a new app.
I did like that Nintendo Today.
and
That was
I think
good.
it's a way to sort of detract from. It's not going to, but I think it's a way to detract from fake news or
Well, fake news, but also
yeah,
leaks.
also leaks, which things will still get
Yeah.
leaked because you could put
People suck.
You could put like in the news. Today on Mario Run, a game that
Whoa.
nobody plays on their mobile device.
Everyone plays Mario
And
Run, don't they?
And so that's what's the headline for the news that day. But then it's like,
And Mario Kart Tour.
yeah,
Doesn't
and
everyone play
Pikmin
that?
Bloom, yes.
And Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
And
Yeah, everyone's
Warriors
playing
thing,
that.
I think Fire Emblem something. Meanwhile,
No.
behind the scenes, they're like, we are coming out with Mario Odyssey 2. This time we go to Mars. And it's like, leak, going to Mars, boys.
The new title that they're going to be releasing is not a Mario or a Donkey Kong game. It is a Wario game.
I'm down with that.
Waluigi game. It's a Waluigi game.
I'm way down with that.
It's a Waluigi game. Yeah. So, Brian, you really didn't miss a whole lot from this direct.
Sounds like
The
it.
next one. The what?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah, the next one is going to be the really, really big one where we get a whole lot of stuff. Now, we're going to transition from speaking about the direct to give a little bit of a Bump That podcast update. Madam, do you mind?
Try to get a minor chord.
Oh my gosh, I can't with this girl. So, we are actually going to be only doing monthly episodes for the time being due to me having a baby, okay? So, I am 3 months out from having my child, and we are all starting to get very, very busy on this front. So, the Bump That podcast is not going anywhere. We are still going to be reporting news. However, it just will not be as frequent as it once was due to me welcoming in this parasite that has been in my stomach for a while. So,
And she's also being kind of kind. I've also been very overworked at work. So I'm going slightly bananas.
So all that to say is that we're not going anywhere. We will still be here, but there will just be fewer episodes than you're used to. And that's okay. That means we'll still have a lot to talk about. Maybe some more fun games will be coming out as well, since we'll have more time to prepare for those as well, and not just coming out with one episode every week and going, we have to rush. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. The fun will still continue. The bump thatness will still continue. We will also continue to trash on Rachel Zegler. Don't you worry, your little head. So, we appreciate you guys sticking around for this long. We have so many listeners that have been there since the beginning, and we appreciate every one of you. We're not going anywhere. We're still here. So, there's that. And that will conclude this week's episode of Bump That. We've got Brian somewhere on the screen.
See you next time.
We've got KT somewhere on the screen.
Why? Because we love you.
And I'm Ileana, your host, signing off on yet another episode of Bump That. All right. I need it again.
Dang.
It's so good. And
Why
we
is
will
everybody
see you
else
all
running away?
in next month's episode of Bump That. Bye-bye.
Why didn't they all join in?
Could you imagine? My gosh.
Bunch of pansies.